So let's get into this story, Fez.
With Angelina Jolie and her husband, Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton has now said he would like to see the entire population of endangered Komodo dragons finally killed off.
Why is that?
The remaining Komodo dragons.
There's only like 9 or 12 in the world or something, right?
I think so. He is petrified of them. And, of course, it didn't help that Sharon Stone's husband got almost eaten by one last year.
Well, I saw a Komodo dragon. I think the crocodile hunter went after him, or one of those Australian bastards. And the problem with those Komodo dragons is they leave so much raw meat in their mouth that it gets... what's the word I'm looking for?
It decays?
It decays, decaying meat, and they leave it in their mouth.
So they're just swimming with bacteria.
Just terrible. So if they bite you, Fez, it's like being bit by a Komodo dragon. That's how dangerous it is, being bit by one. But isn't that gross? That's what makes them so...
all kinds of reptile diseases.
Well, and actually bacteria meat diseases. Raw beef diseases.
You'll die... a severe and painful death from that.
And he was lying right up against it. Now, I'd always heard there wasn't too many, but I saw him in a big pile of them. It must have been a Komodo dragon zoo that he was in.
Yeah, I think Sharon Stone's husband was at the L.A. Zoo.
Yeah, he was in a zoo. But there are islands that just have...
Yeah, right. This was in the wild.
Yeah.
So Billy Bob Thornton says he would like to actually go to wherever they're at and just kill them himself. He's willing to shoot the sons of bitches, as he puts it. He says they are a creature that represents evil on this earth. He hates Komodo dragons.
Here's the deal, though. You live in L.A., you're safe. As long as you don't fall in some zoo pit, it ain't going to get to you. You'll have things that worry in your own neighborhood.
Billy Bob Thornton said he once had a dream that he had Komodo dragons running all through his house, that they infested the house. He actually woke up Angelina Jolie and made her go with him to a hotel. He wouldn't stay in the house that he dreamed was filled with Komodo dragons.
Well, part of his problem is he bought that house from Slash. And Slash always has snakes everywhere.
Oh, a snake pit, sure.
So now he's worried that maybe Slash left behind a Komodo dragon.
And he's just worried about reptiles running everywhere. But he wants these Komodo dragons done off the earth, and he's willing to do it himself. He'll go to where they're at and shoot them all.
I like his attitude. I just think he's picked the wrong animal.
I know, they really don't seem to be... If you're going to eliminate one animal off the earth...
Why wouldn't it be great white sharks?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. With me, I think I would go with my nightmare animal, rats.
See, rats in America...
I would, if you could actually physically do it, pull it off.
Yeah, see, that's the scary thing with yours, Fez. You couldn't.
Eliminate every animal. I would go for the big rats. Not mice or gerbils. Definitely not gerbils. But just rats. Any of the long-tailed species.
I don't know. What would you get rid of, Melissa? You only get one.
All right. So
one specific animal you get to eliminate from the face of the earth.
Then I'll say the common house spider, so that I never have to see it again.
The common house spider.
The brown recluse spider?
I would say the brown recluse because they're the most dangerous, but I just don't want to see spiders, so I'm assuming that they're all the same.
You know, my sister-in-law, Crazy Franny Nixon, got bit by one in Puerto Rico while she was sleeping.
Oh, Lord knows how they're mutated there.
She just rubbed like, oh, man, my thigh's killing me. She goes, later in the day, she looks down, everything is locked up on her leg, and there's this huge welt that goes from her upper thigh all the way down below her knee.
Oh.
I'll tell you one thing.
You might have made a good choice there, sweet Melissa.
There's one thing I wouldn't mind getting rid of, and that is jellyfish. I hate the thought of them, and I know you say you got to be specific, but I'd include Man o' War, because I hate being in the ocean and bumping up against a jellyfish. I'd rather put my foot in a shark's mouth than be rubbing up against a jellyfish, which...
one time I was in Key West. I visited there quite frequently. You probably don't know that about me.
You people are free there.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Floridians? Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, a friend of mine, Perry, he swam through a whole school of jellyfish. It came up on a way he was
what happens all the time? It happens all the time.
Just awful. And just stung, in the lip and over the eye. Awful.
That's so horrific.
I'm with my dad. We're putting we're trying to dock his boat in the storm, and it's just really big waves. And I'm like trying to help line it up, so I'm in the water, but holding on to the boat so he can tie it off. This wave comes up, and a jellyfish is right in my face.
Oh!
And Fez, I tasted it.
Oh!
I know the taste of a jellyfish.
Did it taste like jelly?
Not good.
Not grape.
It's not good.
Oh!
So I might get rid of jellyfish before the great white shark.
With jellyfish, I also think about stingrays, because I hate it when you're in the water and you have to shuffle your feet like an idiot.
Yeah, I don't like that.
When they tell you just shuffle and you won't get...
And you know what? A stingray is an ugly thing, too.
Yeah.
I saw one leap out of the water last year right in front of me. Looked like a kite. And that thing came straight up out of the water like it was trying to fly. I'm like, what the F? I need this.
Looks like Batman coming after you in the water.
Yeah. I just started swinging.
877-692-1027.
Here is Billy Staples running in here.
Picked the wrong animal.
He's got one. What's for you, Billy?
Without a doubt, the cobra snake.
Where do you live, in Egypt?
No.
You living in Cairo?
No, but those things scare the hell out of me. Not
Why
only...
you're never even going to see one? Mine, the jellyfish, the rat, the spider, they're in our world.
Well, but it's not fair. Not only can this thing bite you, it could also spit venom in your eyes, and that scares the hell out of you. It's like it's not fair. It should have two ways to get you. Oh, come on, who'd expect a Komodo dragon to bite the guy in L.A., for God's
Nobody.
sake?
We called him an idiot, too.
He climbed in the Komodo dragon cage.
Well, I would never go near a cobra pen or cage or whatever the hell it
Cobra
is.
pen. What kind of pen are you going to keep a cobra in?
You won't catch me playing a flute either.
Marty, you're around a fez.
How's it going? I got a jellyfish caught down the back of my wetsuit once. I got stung a whole bunch of times all over the back of my back. It looked like a big slab of hamburger.
Aren't they like bees? They sting once and die?
No.
Why won't they die?
So bad. Later.
Thanks, Marty.
I hate to even be walking down the beach and there's that dead jellyfish laying on the beach. I hate those mother effers. I'll take a knife out and just start stabbing them on the beach.
I put a jar of peanut butter next to him.
Here's, all right, what kind of, if you could only get rid of one animal, what would it be? Hey, Mike, you're around a fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Ron and Fez.
What at?
All right, if I could get rid of any animal, it would have to be ogres. We'd have to kill off Black Earl.
Oh, come.
That's just mean.
White people are so scared of black people.
All right, this on the instant feedback. It says a jellyfish can still sting you on the beach.
Even after it's laying there out of the water?
What if it's dead? All right, here comes Roy Hamptons, who was a lifeguard at the Hamptons for 17 years. You know him from the solid gold chair at the Hamptons.
Jellyfish, even though they die, the tentacles are still alive.
Oh,
and
God,
they still
stop
have the
it,
poison
Roy.
in the tentacles. So.
All right, so that's it. We're all voting for jellyfish.
It was actually really bad because a lot of Portuguese man-of-war were washing up in the Hamptons, and people were getting scared of walking on the beach because a little kid steps on it, boom.
Yeah. Well, once a year.
What, they're landmines?
Once a year.
Why would you say boom? Little kid steps on it, boom.
It explodes, and he's killed. They're scary enough without you making up the fact that they're cyborgs.
Yes, and that they explode on contact.
Well, I'm all grossed up. But you know what? You're right about that. Once a year, they'll go, oh, the jellyfish are bad. You go in the water, and it's just like there's plastic bags everywhere.
It'll probably be
and
like
90% of the times, they won't sting you. It'll just brush against them.
It'll probably be like that this summer because we had such a mild winter, so they are still close to the coast.
What are you, marine biologist now?
I studied it in college.
Thank you, El Nino.
There's nothing he doesn't know.
That's smarty. Now, do they have tentacles? Are they just covered in tentacles?
Yeah.
There's not just like a couple of tentacles you got to look out for. They're just barbed.
Some of them dangle down.
Yeah.
And some of them are internal.
Those are the ones that explode.
I hate a jellyfish. I hate them worse than cobras.
I've seen more.
I'd lay down in the cobras to hide from the jellyfish.
Here, cover me with these cobras. So the jellyfish swim by.
Hey, Jimmy, you're around the fence.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, how you doing? 1171.
Yeah, buddy.
Go ahead, Jim.
What is it you want, Jimmy?
Jimmy?
Just fell apart on me. Here
Get rid
is
of anyone named Jimmy.
It's been a cobra.
Omar. You're on Manifest.
Hey, Omar.
Billy's
Hey, how's it
still
going?
Yeah.
Overstayed is welcome again. Go ahead, Omar.
Yeah, skunks.
Skunks. You know what? When I was a kid, down in Maryland, there used to be a lot of skunks. I haven't seen a skunk in years.
There's plenty in New Jersey.
Is there?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that's not nice.
It just smells that way.
No, there's actual skunks.
So there's more than ever?
I
In
would
this one area that I go to, there used to be tons of skunks. Now I never see any.
I would say there's more skunks than squirrels.
Really?
During the summertime, forget about it. There's just
No, I can't forget about it. I hate a skunk. I hate the way a skunk smells.
And they creep up on you.
Oh, yeah, they're sneaky.
They're sneaky.
Ugly little... You know, not one has come up yet that I would not be gladly killing off the face of the earth. It's going to be very difficult for me to pick.
If only we could eliminate them all.
Then finally...
In a perfect world.
Then finally, a perfect world, the one God planned. Mike, you're on Manifest.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
Mosquito.
Get rid of all the mosquitoes.
Yeah, dude.
They're killing me.
You remember that commercial where the guy used to stick his hand?
I love that off commercial.
Yeah, it was an off commercial. So the first time he would stick it in this thing and all the mosquitoes would get on his arm, and then he would spray the off and then they wouldn't.
You know, they still do that commercial, and they'll do it with the little kid's arm.
Yeah. I put a little kid's arm in there before I put my own.
And I think it was severed. I'm not sure.
I can't believe this. I'm out of Soylent Green and I miss it. I drank a half a gallon.
Finish your shake.
Yeah. It was good. I think it was the algae that was so damn delicious.
It's the algae that makes it good.
Although I do think there's things growing on the inside of my throat now. Andrew, you're on a fez.
Hi, Andrew.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good.
Dad, we moved into my new house 4 years ago, my wife and I, and there's a bat flying around. I killed it with the Daily News, and we had to get rabies shots in the behind.
Let me tell you something.
You got bit?
No, just to be safe, because they said they don't know how long it was in the house. So we had to go to the county health department and get shot. That was 4 weeks worth of shots in the butt.
Yeah, and those hurt like hell, right?
Oh,
They used to put them across your stomach, they said.
Yeah, now it's just
they
in the
said it was
butt.
the most painful shot you could get.
Oh, it's
rabies
horrible.
shot. Now,
Also,
as scary as a bat is in the wild, when a bat is in a house, it is the worst effing thing. And I remember it was in a cottage when I was a kid. And my dad's trying to catch it with a fishing net. And my dog is just jumping up and biting it. And it looked like the dog and butterfly video, except it was a dog and bat.
We called the cops to get ours.
You're kidding me.
Huge.
The bat police?
Well, it was huge. I mean, we had this big old house, and
Sorry.
the
Yeah,
cop
I'm
came
sorry.
and
I
had
grew up in a-
no, it was old and
I grew up in a
falling
double
apart.
wide.
Oh, did you? I don't.
That was your
A
pants
bat
size.
couldn't fit in our house.
That was your pants size, not your house. So go ahead, honey. What was it? I'm
Everyone's
sorry.
mean
the
on that
cop-
side.
The cop basically just wanted to shoot it.
Everyone's mean on that side. People don't know what sides.
Oh.
We're sitting on. You know what? The algae's getting to you. It's making you loopy.
I can handle my algae.
Have you noticed? It's gotten a little wacky
His face
since
is
the
all
algae.
flushed.
I know. It's all flushed and
My
his
face
eyes are
turned
green. So what happened? So
just
they
the
get in
cop-
your beautiful home that you live in.
I didn't want to stop the conversation.
Can you imagine a bat in a $2 million house? My parents were outraged. So we called the police. And I said, can't the butler handle it?
So what happened with your bat?
Basically, we ended up
Moving.
we just caught it ourselves.
That's our bat's home. Our bat lives there in the big house.
Pat, you're on the fence.
Hey, I'm a cop in New Jersey, right? And it's in this somewhat affluent area, but also happens to be near Newark. So we go from chasing car thieves and burglars to like these rich bastards calling us saying there's a bat in my house. This is how we used to fix that. We'd walk in, and I used to be a training officer, so I'd say to the kid that would be with me, I'd say, look, let me handle this. We'd walk in, I'd say, hey, you got a tennis racket? Yeah, all right, thanks.
They all do.
Go into the next room where it is. All right, Lee, sir, we're going to be swinging this around to get him. First thing you do is hit the most expensive thing in the room, break it, and they throw you out of the house.
Smart idea. All right, thanks, Pat.
All right.
So cops actually have to show up to kill bats in Jersey. To the Bat Cave, Melissa. Melissa Perry, would you like to do the Bat-Tusi with me?
She was living in stately Wayne Manor.
No kidding. Here is Joe. Joe, you're on Run It Fest. What kind of animal would you kill if you had the chance?
Hi, Joe.
All of
Hey
them.
guys, what's going on? It's,
If we can wipe the planet of this animal, what would it be?
I would want to get rid of, absolutely, bees and wasps. Venom-filled ass.
Ow. These things are the worst when you're a little kid.
They ain't even good when you're an adult.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, it's true.
Card holder
No, I don't-
90210.
The good thing is now I don't try to collect them as much as when I was younger.
We went on vacation one time, and my little brother Travis got into a swarm of bees, got stung all over the place.
The same thing happened to me and my sister. We were really little, and we were getting firewood. We were camping, and I picked up this log. Hundreds and thousands of bees came up. Now, I'm like about 11. She's like 7. We were stung up so bad that they had to take us to the doctor and everything. And my dog got all stung up.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I remember just laying there, and I felt like I'd been shot. I felt like I was Sonny Corleone, and I was just, my body was just rambling around as these things hit me.
My little brother, we had to take him because his face started swelling up along with everything else, and it would get like real deformed, like one big cheek started showing up and stuff. He was scary. He looked like a mutant.
He looks like that anyway.
We had to take him to a mutant doctor.
Is the algae getting a little loopy?
I love the algae. I'm so into it now.
He's nuts on algae. Here is Steve. Steve, you're on Run It Fest.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, how about slow-moving spotted back interns?
877-692-1027.
Here is Steve, you're on Run It Fest.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
Steve.
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, you?
What can we do for you?
Steve.
Steve, let me just say this. I'll always make the announcement. If something's wrong with me and Fez, I'll make the announcement.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right? So then you won't have to worry about it.
Hello?
Steve, I'm going to put you on hold. I just got to buff this. Here's John. John, you're on Run It Fest.
Hey, John.
Hello?
Yes.
Go ahead, John.
I scared flying monkeys in the Wizard of Oz.
Those things freaked me out when I was a kid, too, but they're not real.
They're not?
No, there is a flying squirrel, though.
Yes, that's true. And not just Rocky.
Let me check with
Hawk fact.
Hawk and see what kind of animal you'd get rid of if you could.
Definitely the monkeys with the big red asses.
The red-ass baboons?
Yeah, the baboons. They're just... Ugh, who wants to look at that?
You know,
So you get rid of an animal that you're just offended by.
Yeah, they have no modesty. Cover yourself up.
put pants on.
Quit talking to sound effects.
You realize that that's not a real monkey, right, Hawk?
Thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
I think you're back as
Billy, leave him alone.
You're the new announcer since Billy went crazy again.
Billy went insano, so you're off announcer probation, and Billy's on it.
I could swear we had another announcer before Billy.
I can't think. We had Hawk and we had Billy.
There wasn't one more.
It seems like there should have been. It seems like something's missing there in the timeline. Shemp.
Well, Fez did it for a little bit.
Yeah, I must be thinking of Fez.
That's what it is. Good call. I forgot me.
And that's what we would call you Curly Joe. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Run It Fest. What animal would you kill if you had the opportunity?
Hey, I think I was 33. Hoo-ah! What's up, guys?
What animal would you kill?
What you got, Matt?
If I had a good birth of any animal, it would definitely be the possum.
You know, here's the weird thing. Yeah, they are. I thought I killed all the possums. They were fake.
Oh, they were just playing it.
Playing possum.
They really were. They'll do it. They're good.
The worst thing I hate about the possum, the way that they carry their babies on their belly. That freaks me out.
Like they're all in little hangars or something. We ought to put more possums in movies. They play dead so well.
Here's Frankie.
Hey,
Frankie.
guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Car number 1824. All right. Listen, if I had to kill any animal, without question, it would be squirrels. And I know that sounds a little weird. People think squirrels are cute, but let me tell you, those bastards, they jumped off trees onto my roof. I had to spend thousands of dollars getting the roof redone because, let me tell you, it looked like a golf course up there.
Yeah, I had the same problem with squirrels. And then I had like pine trees around my house.
Yeah.
I would be pissed about it. A squirrel would get up there and throw pine cones down at me. Like they know what they're doing. Like they have super intellect.
Bastard rodents. That's weird. I didn't know squirrels did that.
I'm like in a cartoon. I'm like, get the F out of here. And it's chucking things down like it's Woody Woodpecker. I go,
you fight with Chippendale.
I know. And I was already high. I'm like, what?
So that ain't going to help anything.
Yeah, that's not going to help a thing.
877-692-1027.
Doug, what would you kill if you had the chance? What animal would you get rid of?
I would get rid of raccoons. They got into my house.
No, Ronnie, he said raccoons.
Ooh.
Raccoons.
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Doug.
All right, what did a raccoon do to you?
They got in between the first and second floor of my house, and they keep you up at night. Man, I'd like to make some stew out of them if I could.
I couldn't stay. I couldn't go to sleep if I thought there was any kind of a wild animal in my house.
Especially something as big as a raccoon.
I'll tell you,
going up and down the stairs.
I never could have been a caveman because I couldn't stand the fact that I'm so close to wild animals.
Just constantly.
Yeah.
Fighting for your life.
I hate them.
You're part prey.
There's not an animal I think I like other than steak.
Oh, those are good.
They're so good. Here is Peter. Peter, you're on the Fez.
Hello, Peter.
Hey, Ron and Fez, how are you? I like to get rid of all the gators.
Why's that, Peter?
Why is that? Because I was bitten by one on a golf course in Florida. I accidentally backed into him, and the bastard got me on my ankle.
The weird thing is, at one time, we almost got rid of all of them. Now, you can't have a swimming pool in Florida without a gator laying in the bottom of it.
Every summer it gets too dry, and the gators go looking for water, and they end up in the pools.
Yeah, and that's not even good for them, is it, with the chlorine?
No, it can't be.
No, they even hang out in the brook, a little brook behind people's houses, man.
Did you end up getting stitches and all, Peter?
Yeah, I got 64.
Wow.
And 23 on the inside.
Where was this golf course out?
This was just outside of Tampa.
I'll tell you
I went down there to visit the parents, went to the old man's golf club, and bingo, I backed up about 3 steps, and all of a sudden I just felt this burning sensation, and he got me, but he let me go, and that was it.
Every golf course in Florida has gators in the pond still. Every single one of them.
Yeah, I mean, they just lounge in the middle of the course, too. They're not even near water.
Oh, yeah, they'll just start walking around. They love the sun more than people think, and they like to go out in the sun during the day. So you got to play around them.
They're everywhere. They let people in Florida start hunting them. They have a lottery there every year now.
Yeah.
That started. But you're not allowed to shoot them with a gun. You got to hunt them with a snare.
The laws down there are really strict, too. If you, hit one of them with your club, man, you could actually get arrested.
Yeah, and that hunting thing, Fezzy, it's not it's not wide open to everybody.
No, you got to win the lottery.
And then there's a one-day deal, and then you
can only have...
throw a noose around their neck and stab them or something ridiculous.
And it's not like you can take home 20 gators either, so...
Yeah, no, you see them, they just look like a big pile sitting there, but man, the suckers are quick.
Well, they say a gator can outrun you. When a gator wants to, it can outrun you.
Those little stubby legs going.
One time, I'm down there, and it was on the other side of a fence next to a restaurant, and I guess that people would come out from the restaurant and feed this gator all the time. And me and my kids didn't know about it. We're walking, I'm smoking a cigar, and we're walking along the thing, and it comes up and starts biting a cyclone fence right next to us.
Oh, man.
And it scared the F out of me. Here's Victoria. Victoria, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Victoria.
Hello?
Yeah.
What can we do for you, Victoria?
Oh, is this Ron and Fez?
Yes, it is, Victoria.
Oh, hi, guys.
Is Billy on the phone yet?
I don't know. I'm so excited to get on the radio. Listen, you know what I want to kill?
What?
I want to kill the damn Canadian geese that are endangered in New Jersey. although they will come after you, hiss at you, and almost kill you. If you
Is
go
that
near
right?
them.
Canadian geese will come after you?
Yes.
Well, yeah, they'll come hiss at you.
What are they going to do to you? They come flying at you or chasing you on the ground or what?
Yeah, they'll run after you on the ground if you go near them, or their little duckling things. They'll chase after you.
If you go after the geese as ducklings, Ronnie.
Wow.
They'll come after you. I guess they're fighting for the ducks.
Well, no, even if you go near them, you know.
And what do? They peck you?
They hiss like the.
Yeah, but they don't bite.
Nastiest. No, they don't have teeth, I guess, but they have beaks and they'll peck at you.
Maybe
That's what
those.
I asked.
Huh?
Well, thank you, honey.
Maybe those hissing geese are what Billy thinks are cobras.
Yeah.
He's just running into long-necked geese that he thinks are cobras.
Billy wants to kill the DTs, is what he's trying to do.
There's pink elephants he'd like to get rid of.
There's a cobra with a human head after me. You know, if that's the thing, just drink, Billy. Just drink and stop seeing the hallucinations.
If that's what it takes, big man, cheers.
Yeah, there you go. Have some algae punch. I'm starting to get high off mine, Fez.
I'm almost done with my... Oh, the bottom of the cup don't look pretty, does it?
What do you think? That's what you've been drinking the whole time. Let me see it.
But still, it kind of gathers down there.
Yeah.
Gets a little cruddy.
Get a spoon and get it.
Looks like nuclear waste.
Oh.
Hey, Joe, you're on Fez.
Hi, Joe.
I'd like to get rid of the woodpeckers. I'm not allowed to kill because they bang in my house all day.
Now, you're not allowed to kill a woodpecker either?
No, you're not allowed to kill a woodpecker.
What the hell can we kill in this country anymore? Can we kill anything?
Our hands are tied.
Daniel Boone would get up in the morning and start killing stuff until he couldn't take it anymore. There'd be piles up to his waist and animals.
Feathers and pelts.
What happened to us? We can't kill anything.
Everything's protected. You end up kicking a pigeon as you walk past on a sidewalk, you get in trouble.
You're kidding me. You can't kick a pigeon in this town?
No, you can't kick a pigeon in this town.
I'll tell you,
You get in trouble for that. I think I got arrested in Central Park last year.
I'll slap the spit out of a red-ass baboon if I catch one coming after me. Hawk is right.
And the hissing cobra geese. 877-692-1027.
Hey, Kevin, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, yeah, definitely snakes and chipmunks.
You can only do one.
Oh, come on.
No, that's the rules. The rules is one.
You got to pick snakes or chipmunks.
Here is, what are you doing over here? No, you're kidding me, right? Nope. $500 if you kill a seagull.
Yep. We were out fishing one weekend, and some guy it was an off-duty cop, and he shot a seagull. And another boat saw him, and they gave him a $500 fine. The Coast Guard was right around there.
It's not for firing off a weapon?
No, he was a cop.
You know, we
He
make
was allowed
it
to have a gun.
Yeah, but he's not allowed
to fire it at will.
But the ticket was for shooting a seagull, for killing a seagull.
Let me tell you something else. A seagull is just a pigeon with a place on the beach. That's it.
They're disgusting.
Let's not act like they're beautiful animals. They're not.
And they'll get caught in airline plane engines. They get sucked right in there.
I don't believe that for a second, Fez. I don't believe that was the deal anyway. Here's Omar. Omar, you're on Run of Fez. How you doing?
Hello, Omar.
Hello.
Go ahead, Omar.
Yeah, I go to school with this guy, and he was coming. It was down in Red Bank. He was coming out of some parking lot, and he hit like 4 seagulls. I think it was about 4 seagulls. He ran over with his car that some lady was feeding like bread to, and the
So he
cops
did it
came.
on purpose?
I don't know. They were just in the way. He was just driving. All of a sudden, she calls the cops, and they arrest him. And it's not like a night in jail for it.
All right. Thank you very much. You know what? It's come down to this, Fez. It's us or them.
The seagulls have more rights than we do. The seagulls and the pigeons.
More?
Yes. The
They
person that ought to get arrested is the one feeding them.
I agree with you there. There, Fezzy, you and I stand side by side. Who the hell goes out in the middle of the park and starts feeding these birds?
And then they just swarm there. They crap all over everything.
They spread their disease and pestilence.
Oh, they're filthy creatures.
It's like having carnies around you. We got to take a break.
877-692-1027.
Oh, I'm furious, Fezzy. This is old-fashioned talk show radio here. This is old-fashioned talk radio where we really sit around and we talk about the current events. What animal would you kill?
Birds or people? What's it going to be?
What's it going to be, boy? What's it going to be?
877-692-1027.
Right, Fez. Now, we were talking about what kind of animal would you kill if you had the chance. All of us, well, me, you, and Melissa came up with good ones, Fez. Once we get into red-ass baboons and cobras, we're throwing our votes away. I say I'd kill every jellyfish.
I know, there's more important things to kill than baboons and cobras. Something that threatens us a little more.
You don't even like to go in the ocean at all, do you, Melissa?
Yeah, I'm absolutely terrified of things in the ocean. So.
And do you freak out?
I do.
I got to take you to the beach this year.
My sister got stung by a man-o-war when she was trying to take me out in the beach. She's like, oh no, get me out. So I'm already too scared. I'm like, I don't even want to imagine.
The worst possible timing.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hypnotize you a little bit. Just close your eyes.
Okay.
Oh, Ronnie's good at this.
Breathe in, breathe out. Just picture it's a beautiful day. You're just at the beach relaxing, you and your sister, Riri. There she is. You're just hanging on the water's edge. And there's Riri is splashing around in the water, enjoying herself. It couldn't be a nicer day. It could not be a nicer day at all. You feel the sun on your skin. It warms you. And as you look out, you're waving. Riri's waving to you. There's something kind of moving behind her. What is it? Something closing in on Riri. I can't quite make it out.
Not my sister.
Yes. Oh my God, it's a shark! You gotta swim in after her! Through the jellyfish! Through the barracuda!
Oh, barracuda.
Oh, wait a minute. That's just some diver with a thing on the side. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Hypnosis works, though.
It's very effective. I think Sweet Melissa's ready for the ocean.
I think she is, too. Hey, Scott, what would you kill if you had the chance?
Hi, Scott.
Hey, what's good, fellas?
Not a thing, man.
All right. I want to kill the blue whales. I hate them.
Why?
I don't know. They just bother me. You know, I'm all about paving the oceans. I know you guys love that.
Yeah, you know what? And I got news for you. I don't like a blue whale. I don't like anything out in that ocean that's bigger than us.
I think they just said they discovered some new whale the other day.
Son of a bitch.
See, that's weird. When there's things creeping around that we don't even know about yet.
As big as a whale. I mean, how do you miss a whale?
But there is a Loch Ness monster. Hey, Dano, what would you kill? Any animal if you had the choice.
Go ahead, Dano.
Wipe them off the face of the earth.
Ron and Fez, what's up, buddies?
Go ahead, Dano.
I'd have to kill the rooster. I live next door to these Dominicans, and every morning, like clockwork, the rooster wakes me up every morning.
You know, I had a rooster in one of the neighborhoods I was living in, and they get up way before dawn. They're up like a half an hour before dawn.
Maybe they forgot to set their cocks back.
Their cocks back? That's cute.
Eight 877-692-1027.
What animal would you kill if you had the chance you can get rid of any animal at all? Hello, Andre. Andre, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yes, this is Andre.
Andre, nice to talk to you. What would you get rid of?
It is an easy choice, an easy decision. I would get rid of every damn snake.
Every snake? You don't like snakes?
I don't like snakes whatsoever. Very few times will I agree with Mr. Billy Staples.
Right.
But I would not stop at cobras. I would continue and get rid of every snake. I have a horrible fear of snakes.
You don't like snakes at all?
No, and that you would be surprised because I'm an amazingly large man.
Oh, yeah? How big are you?
7'4", 560 pounds, from Grenoble, France.
And you're afraid of snakes?
I am afraid of snakes. I used to know a man named Jake. He would, this son of a bitch, would actually bring a snake into a bag, put it into a bag, and bring it into a ring and chase me with it.
Really?
Yes.
And here you
That's
are.
why I'm such a little bitch.
Here's a guy your size. You're almost 6'5".
No. Much bigger.
You're bigger than that?
I'm 7'4", 560 pounds. From Grenoble, France.
Wow. Now, you got to think of a lot of the good things that snakes can do, Andre.
What good thing can a snake do?
Well, they crawl into your nostrils, and they go into your ear holes, and they lay eggs.
Snake eggs in my ear holes. You know I have large ear holes. A snake can do that quite easily.
Well, sure, they climb right through the phone lines. What? What happened? Andre?
The phone line?
No.
Oh, I dropped the phone. I heard phone lines. I dropped the phone.
You were confused.
Yeah, I didn't hold the phone. I dropped the phone.
Now, did you drop that from your full height, 6'7"?
No, higher. Much bigger.
You're higher than that?
Yes, I'm much higher than that. 7'4", 560 pounds from Grenoble, France.
Now, whatever happened to this Jake that used to bring a snake around in a big bag and throw it at you?
Crackhead.
He's a cokehead?
Yep, cokehead, crackhead, whatever.
Right.
He's on the crack.
Right.
Serves him right. That's what happens when you hang out with snakes.
When you hang out with snakes, you end up on crack.
Exactly.
No, was this before you died?
I think right around the same time. It may have been the guilt.
Andre, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Now that we're going to get a snake for you.
No, I do not want a snake.
I said cake for you.
Oh, cake, I love cake.
Sure.
It's delicious.
Sure.
But I would not accept a snake.
I would love to invite you to a clam snake.
Yeah, clam snake.
Clam bake.
Oh, clam bake.
What is wrong with you? It must be the snake climbing through the phone.
What? Snake in the phone? Hello?
Andre?
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
There's no snakes in this phone.
No, there's no snakes in that phone.
Good.
Now, what about the snakes that are in your shoes?
Snakes in my shoes! Get them out! Get them out! Get them out! Get them out!
I was just talking about the laces.
Oh, but you know what? You can't be too careful because laces are very snake-like.
Sure they are.
They look just like, especially with my big feet.
Right.
Those are long laces, obviously.
Right.
They're going to look like snakes.
You must have big feet, being 6'11".
No, I'm bigger.
How big?
7'4", 560 pounds from Grenoble, France.
Wow, that is big.
Yeah, it's giant size.
Yeah. Do you eat spaghetti?
I do not eat spaghetti.
Yeah.
I hear it's delicious. I won't eat it because it looks too much like snakes.
What about tortellini?
Tortellini I have no real problem with.
And what about that new cereal, Snakos?
Snakos? Who would make a cereal called Snakos? What kind of sick person is working in these cereal companies?
Well,
is it Kellogg's? Is it Post? I'm writing someone a letter.
You can write a letter at your size?
Yes, I can write a letter.
Is it a big letter?
It's a big letter, yes.
Sure it is.
A big 10.
Because you're almost 6'8".
No, I'm much bigger. I'm 7'4", 560 pounds from Grenoble, France.
Wow.
Yes, I'm a giant.
Okay, we got to go, Andre.
All right, so kill all the snakes.
Okay. Snake it easy.
Snake it easy? No!
I said, take it easy. He doesn't listen. He's so big. There goes Andre. Fez, you missed.
I missed who?
Took you a while to get up. You missed Andre.
Oh, I wanted to talk to him.
Yeah.
What did he want to get rid of? Pigeons?
Yeah. He wanted to get rid of pigeons, Fezzy. He hates them.
Yeah.
From Jake to Pigeon.
When you're that tall. You got pigeons circling you all the time.
Sure you do. He's almost 7 feet tall.
I've heard bigger.
Really?
I've heard 7'4", 560 pounds from Grenoble, France.
Is that where he's from? Mm-hmm. He's never said.
877.
Melly just giggling away.
She works good.
Melly told me she had a mint julep.
Yeah, I tried one for today.
Were you in Savannah, Georgia by any chance?
That's your new favorite drink?
Yes, it is. I had one this afternoon.
And she's a little buzzed on it.
Where did you get a mint julep at? What was the occasion?
I was with some girls from work, and I just decided to have one. No big deal.
Mint julep.
You can
I
only
didn't
get a
even know
drink.
people made them anymore.
I'd like a mint julep.
You can only get something silly like that when you're with your girlfriends.
Where'd you stop for drinks, Tara?
She stopped at Tara Reed's.
Get me a mint julep, please. I got the vapors.
Macy, you're on Run of Fest.
Hey, guys, how are you tonight?
Oh, it's Macy Gray.
Who else? I think you'll be proud of me. I got my hands on a big ass card, 14531.
I am proud of you.
Okay, if I could kill any animal, I'd kill that damn thing that runs around in my pubic afro every freaking morning.
What's that?
What is it?
I don't know what the hell it is. It wakes me up. Sometimes it goes inside, comes out my mouth, goes in the afro on top of my head. Amazing.
Something's burrowing in there.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
All right, I love you guys. See ya.
All right, there goes Macy Gray.
Thank you, Macy Gray.
Who's better, Fez?
Nobody.
Here's Lent. Lent, you're on Run of Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Lent.
Oh, what's up?
All right, is this the Lent that's the new black girl?
Yes, me.
Should we just call you New Black Girl?
Yeah. My phone's crapping out.
That's okay, buddy.
I really don't like Dobermans, and all dogs especially, because I've been attacked by 2 dogs in the past.
I hate a dog, too.
Yeah, especially one of the dogs had rabies.
Ooh. And you got you ended up getting the shots, huh?
Actually, I didn't get bit. They jumped over me, and it was a long time ago. It was like when I was 10. But now I'm a big-ass guy. I can handle everything.
You can fight for yourself.
Yeah.
And now a Doberman wouldn't even try it, mister.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Nothing worse than a dog bite. Because they shred you.
The jaws will lock, and they won't let go.
What kind of animal would you get rid of? Yoda. Yoda, you're on Run of Fest.
Hey, Yoda.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, Yoda.
Yes. If I could kill any animal, I'd kill all those Wookiees.
Wookiees?
Chewie gets more attention than I do, yes.
It sounds like your voice is breaking too, Yoda.
Yeah, what's the problem there, Yoda?
Yoda is sick. Yoda was making out with the princess.
This does not sound like the Yoda we used in the past.
Yes, this isn't our regular Yoda.
Tis Yoda, yes.
Tis Yoda. No, it's not. All right, thanks, Yoda. That's not the real Yoda.
No, he would have said Ewoks.
And the real Yoda, we would be his enemy. Mike, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Mike. Mike, you there, buddy?
Mike, you had a good one, too. Horseshoe crabs. Those are some disgusting, ugly things. Oh.
Just solid on that outer shell.
And then underneath, they look like a cockroach.
Oh.
Right, and they got this really long barbed tail.
And you can't eat them.
There's no good meat on a horseshoe crab. It's like eating a horseshoe.
They are scumbags.